Adiepena Show.
Innovate, inform, and inspire.
Adiepena Show.
Innovate, inform, and inspire.
When you were speaking, you talked about when the dads will sometimes give the money, or back in Ghana we say chop money to the mother. So it looks like everything pertaining to the house is from the mother, and the dad is not partaking in anything. This is when the dad is home, right? So what if the dad is not home, and then let me welcome Mr. Daniel Asante to the show. Mr. Daniel Asante, you are welcome to the Adiepena Show, and welcome on board. So that is when the dad is home. What if the dad is not home and it's only the woman taking care of the children? And I have had someone coming in with such a topic that we have to treat. We haven't treated that yet. According to him, he said mothers talk ill about their husbands or their dads to the children. But I also told him that is true, though. We cannot erase that. But there are sometimes that if, like, let's say, like a single mother at home, and only the mother is taking care of everything, there are some mothers who will not even tell the kids about what is going on. But kids, they already know what is going on. So it's not like truly the mom telling them certain things, but it's the kids waking up with the mom alone, the mom taking care of them alone. Everything is about the mom, and they see it. It's not like dad is home or dad is not home, and maybe sending money from wherever he is and taking. Dad is not home. He is not home. He's not taking care of there is nothing that the dad is taking care of. So in this situation, how do you say that maybe the mother is sending some misinformation about the dad or the husband to the kids?
All right. Thanks very well for the question. And I know, sir, by the time I finish, that will help me also justify it clearly. The situation now can be a different scenario altogether. Like mother, child, now papa, or the papa is not taking any other responsibility. You get it? And it is the mother that is doing that alone. As I'm speaking to you now, there is a situation that a mother or matre, I don't know, taking care of the matre. No, the father is there. It is the mother that is paying rent. It is the mother that is paying school fees. It is the mother that is clothing the children. It is the mother that is feeding the home. It is the mother that is doing everything. And even if the man wants to even do something, he will go to the woman to even go and take money from the person. Do you understand? Okay. In this case, what you have to do as a smart mother is that you don't expose the child to the negativity of the father. But what the best akolani trim say, it is the responsibility of a man, that is a husband, to take care of the family. Because this is what I see. Sometimes if you're a mother, na unkwa na ocean kola, na akola na ocean or a bema, akola ni ebehun say it is not the man that is taking care of that takes care of the house. It is a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, inti ubon say obani a bema na ocean now you're na ocean na bema ni to make it look as if say when I was growing up, it is my mother that was taking care of me. It was my mother that was doing everything. Into no so Arya.
Okay, so taking care of everything.
It is because he doesn't know. That is what he has been exposed to. Bad parenting. And what I say is that even though you are the one taking care of everything, but as he growing up, he will see it. Children, they learn. And learning takes from observation. So they observe. But don't add it. Mem come and shakolani trim say, your papa, your father is not taking care of you, your father is this, your father is that. But it is your responsibility to teach the child and direct the child. Say, growing up, it is the man that is supposed to take care of the wife and then the child. This scenario is different. Even though I'm taking care of you, but fashion will say, so it is the responsibility of you to take care of your wife and then your kids. And that is the more reason why may first say me no be school. May first say me push you do a share, send a bay out, you become a responsible father. So it is not about you telling them they have eyes. When they ask you
and they
as a
see,
mother, you know how to explain to them, and then you teach them the right thing. For all you know, people that do that, majority of them, they don't know. One, probably two, they are uneducated. Three, they are not mature. We have educated people that deliberately do that. There are some people who almost can, but don't provide it. We will have
and
time to talk
there
about
are educated people too that don't have a fear answer. Excuse me to say, almo school do it, but they don't have that a fear to know say say it should be done this way and the other way.
that is it. That is it. But see, the air course, if a child is involved, a child is observing the way a father will live with the mother, or the way a father will live with the wife. That is how a child is going to grow to live with the wife. There are certain issues when it comes to a husband and a wife, or a mother and a father. The two of them should talk it to themselves alone. They should not involve the children in their discussion, because almost problem and problem. That is the mistake we do. We feel the fathers, they are not doing the right thing. In the or we talk anyhow, and papa, then they argue in front of the children. Going forward, we should try as much as possible. If you have a problem with your wife, it is not the fault of the child. If you have a problem with your husband, it's not the fault of the child. And it is only your husband and wife or problem now. Two of you try and resolve it on your own. Don't involve the children in it so that they don't also grow to repeat the same thing.
Thank you so much, Mr. J.
God bless you. God bless
yeah,
you.
you've talked you've taught us a lot of things that we didn't know. So from my understanding of what you just said, I'm relating it to like, let's say we have a family, right? And then the dad always like absentee
daddy.
No, this dad is present, or no, he is present, and then he will give the mother chop money, daily money. Say, oh, yeah, jiwe never hear Diane, and I say Palano happy, jiwe kwakoton Darieman Palano, and all that. But mother non sakansikana. Instead, say Obeka and Watu, no, I as a mother, you have to do. Onyaya no a friend Palano. Mo say me na me to we mamo, me na me ye say if ye me na me tia rent, I'm doing this. It's always about her. Or no can say me na me ye say, me na me ye say, me na me ye say. Until yes, Anna at the back of the mind of the kids, no, they know say mommy, everything is about the mom. The mom is taking care of them. The mom is taking care of the house, forgetting and not knowing to them as kids, no. Say papa no and a massacre, but they don't see it when the dad gives out the money to the woman or the mother. Say this is the money for the home for you to keep up with a fear and to but mommy no time bia me na me say not as a painty or papa no black to the kids.
Black, yeah.
Omu benyi ade omu be say oh yenyi ye no yesusu ano bibia ye maame na ye bibia ye maame na ye nti de Mr. J e kan say sakola sa adwen no me de me hu ni say as a mother, if you have say now you don't even have to like talk about it. Say, oh, yeah, me na me shemo, me na me yes say bibia ye me o ninsanya kasika na fe no be me na me sorry me tia weka me na me sorry me tia danka mo school fees kura me na me tia and tare e shemo some most of the time no they don't say it in the presence when the dad is there in the absence of the father and she says all of that. They do a big to a bonnet and and then she starts saying stuff. And it comes to what Sister Lomoki just sent to us, or say, not forgetting the men who play the role of mothers. My father was one of such fathers. May his soul rest in peace. My father was there for me from birth. Virtually, he does everything for me. My mom only breastfed me. We appreciate them too. And also, young papa, I know the Father's Day do a mema na janum na they have sa abadaye no ewo mu. They are just a few. They omo no so. It am say me sister they all come nti they ye bra kan ye no yate ase. Say ma say yeah ma ye mani hu say ye nko an ye bibia. It's not even necessary to even like say that loud to the kids. And I wanna say now yeah, it's your responsibility. To me, that is how I see it. So man the amount, not a who take it, una utia bills, una say yeah. That doesn't mean say and then no immaturity on the part of some of us, the women, a immaturity. And like I said, no, it's not by educated or what education there is book. Who book and theoretical aspect of but say who need a and maybe you don't even have to do it, but we do it because we have no idea. You need a beautiful how they now oni say no and that's pa. Yes, Sister Lomoki Asandi about or say parents should not always quarrel in front of the words. Thank you. And also, and also, papa. It has effect on our normal emotions. Sometimes obi action and topa anopan topa ewian topa anadun topa. Like they are not listening. And they are observing what is going on. Sometimes no go minimobia on ne na onyaya omoba wanya 5 years ofre akola no phone so ho na oba be ka che no wo ma me se on pani bie and wa kwakofa be ma we say no na I'm like akola kitwa no so why do you have to discuss sa adie we say
e be an lawyer no be a lawyer.
Well, so it doesn't fit in as a parent. You don't want to do that. It affects normal emotion. And when get distracted, I know that sometimes say our na so not our but you see the kids are blaming themselves. Say mistake. Meanwhile, so it's the parents' own mistake. Now our to me but because of you are always quarreling in front of Anqualano, so say, oh, me papa jaye, this divorce might be because of me. Then they will start saying, me myself, and me papa myself, and I say, and say, yeah, maybe secretly, yeah. You bet me share them near Kuyan Topa, near Yakasa, Neja Pipaya, no, ne ye hello, hi, come on, to pretend say BBI but it happened. Any one member observe negative energy when nana so our listeners and our viewers, if you have anything to say, today is Mother's Day and we are talking about motherhood and responsibilities of a mother. We have talked a lot. It's after an hour now. We've talked a lot about some of the responsibilities of a parent. Mr. Graham, we want to talk a little bit about some of the sacrifices that mothers do. I'll use my mom and myself as example because I know a lot of women out there doing all sort of sacrifices to their family. So my mom one go school and do actually, Papa, but growing up, no, she made sure that she always say or they went to me and go school and do it you, but she made sure say yeah now I will or they are very your baby so your education at the point. I remember my time she would sell Nentuma and Tuma also no and Shada like I don't know how because say Dumas say and moon yet do that into a best sound money be no what me yeah or Cantamatoes and Macola somewhere and then she'll go and sell it just for me to get security to go and pay my school fees and I said yeah get some sort of pocket money. But now she did a lot of sacrifice. For a doctor, Ghana. I remember one time my mom now Adrian, right? So mini and free school buy opposite Peters. So free school buyer on yes can go to school fees. No, she has to sell this big pot. No, that is saying that is saying no. She has to go and sell it to get money. So yeah, sacrifice. I for one, I can chip in here. One, I've made a lot of sacrifices. One of the things that I made still I haven't forgotten. I can't even forget. And they said now I was going to school to get my bachelor's. I was in the middle of it. My my take courses now, and then it got to a point where my last one has to start preschool. Yeah, school one son was started the actual elementary school, so that's or elementary school, kindergarten, or be familiar with Enyema or Musia and all that. So preschool now, I didn't call the one and buying the bitch. I'm not paying. I can pay your friend is saying what's it for? The private one. It's your backup. Yeah, I buying a and SAS the schedule no was interfering with many classes now. At a point now I have to stop going to school for I think a year and a half so that I can transport him from home to school, pick him up from school back home, and sometimes and all that. So mothers a lot of sacrifices. I was doing 2 jobs. Then it's been a while. 2 jobs, and sometimes when I come home, my mom will be like, and I was going to school, I was working, and I was taking care of home and all that. So when I sat down and one time I think about it and I'm like, even taking care of the home itself is a full-time job already, let alone to like who goes how you say who you say. So I sat down and thought of it and I'm like, let me just quit one. So that I can have because me buy we say if we are the time we asana my baby me better and now we be asana for class and all that and I'm like me akasa me the stress me. So let me just quit one job and then do many back. If you are working 2 jobs and 3 jobs and you don't see really much difference in whatever you're doing, at the end of the day, because it sometimes amazes me, like I don't even understand. Like, oh yeah, man, you're supposed to see, like, say, now to me, say, yeah, you should be able to say, But it's not like that. Like, still, you still find yourself wanting, and I'm like, what am I doing? Just let me quit one job and take care of my family and then do my school thing and this and that. So, mothers do a lot of sacrifices. I can't even, if my mom was here and be telling us the sacrifices that she's made for us to be here. Me, I'm here now. My brothers and sisters, they are back home. And all that. So mothers do a lot of things, lot of things. We are still here and we are congratulating mothers, and we're still telling those mothers out there that have responsibilities. They don't take care of I said, it's not really whatever is going on in the family and all that. Then mothers I say you so see that you know as well so am I repeat na you repeat I what as I know say the wire and I had a lot of videos from me mom Ghana and all that and I was it's not just my me man I say that's all always be happy Mother's Day. For 4 months, I wish me happy Mother's Day. I was glad, I was happy. And now, to be near my mothers are you would share man. Or more, I said, son, mammy, give it now, mammy, not me back. I will. God, see GSS. I don't know. Now, my I still eat with my mom. This is the mother that we are talking about. It's not Obia, Omunya, or no one, that's not ready. Then the video, and Mother's Day. And they are to do it, and my own so we are near my now one has I would say, Adia, we say, and if I saw it by my casa in the elder part of Mr. Greenham. Offer me to ask me, uncle.
Mr. Graham was our casa, and I'm in Casa. One are now learning how to say, I'm Casa.
Mr. Graham, I don't
Mamenka Bakopena Edamfa Yakani and Pass. Say Uba, we are talking about the sacrifices of mothers. So Uba, remember how now also around watching Echo Market and I'll be say, yeah, mammy, they sacrifice a lot for us. And most often in part of our world now, the struggle, the suffering that you are going through, you could see say any idea and your no more pay. And now go through such situation, but it's because they want to push their children to a certain level. So sorry, how much your market around there 4. As I'm speaking to you now, your major market in Ghana. As at an adult of 1, 2, 3, I could see I'm matching 5. Almost about 98, 99 people that you see in the market are women. Ube Bema or her, not a Bema or a driver. Either somebody in your mama, our in our part of the world, and I do the bar etiquette, Nioma, so, Akofa, Nioma, Abba. Emma, ye mamma no ye human be brave. They do deadly sacrifices. Deadly sacrifices. Emma, you see, sometimes mommy and to me didn't mean Ambra neba comedy no. But you be remember Bema to me, who the background of the Bianisi. This is said. Akola Bema on bit me a catch in the basin and so why at one day and you journey fees.
No man, no more journey school fees.
But Oba and now mammy ain't to me just a Oscar. No, I can't send a buy as one day and you journey bus fees. What do you hear? Say Akola cry bonnet, a woofy. She how say mammy crabbe, she how or befaso. She how or bedia colano. She how or betiano. So bunny we are now I can't national yase, now I crop chrono. And after Obano, I bunny we no or besa crop chrono. But Bema or Bebu, we are just one corner to West account. So that tells you our mothers are doing a whole lot of deadly sacrifice right from our bed. Bringing it up. But Yening or Beku school or the Yaba, they are doing a whole lot. Let me give you one scenario. I know a mother, or no, NHF, or no, NHF fees, or no, she's taking care of everything in the house. Obeku Ejuma Bano, Papa will fear, and Kola will fear. But Papa, my many free Juma Bans or no, Beka June Chancy, or no Beka Come everything in the house. We are was answered Diane, Ama Busiani D. Make a Wako Juma brew, and Kobiti Maiden, Ada. But because of the children, as so done and also, or yes, or yeah. Into mothers, and when we talk of sacrifices of mothers, speechless, countless in so many forms and in so many ways. And in part of our world, I believe mothers are doing wonderful well. Now, no, a man who says, you see, those in the Western world, there are times that Bema bet me iska and ya to say a chop money. Chop money now we chop money, maybe 10 cities. We chop money 20 cities. Let me our battery fear. Chop money 20 Ghana now we Papa no quit to my ban or especially that chop money when you break. Omunye biane man oba fie enyumra oba bidi. And so a man who say in order for them to push their children to the position that to satisfy your pen, they also have to get themselves involved. And then be so baby with Japan. Now come and make a turn into your baby with Japan be not that turn to and then in our part of our world and background turn to man go up. Every mother is investing in their world education to make sure say they give a proper education to their world. Mothers are doing so what they are doing so well, and we salute this. And that part of it at us.
This is actually your line is to stay and and I miss that sister Benny.
When it's a Japan,
that me that is all Michigan and that is one of the states. The mama now back at Adiepena. I'm on share like comment on sending some of the responsibilities of parents, your sacrifices that we in order. Send in your comments and let's enjoy the program. Sister Rita, I've already mentioned your welcome back.
There was a scenario where we we were 4 brothers and then 3 sisters, but I'm the third one. So the one who is in front of me, he was arrested because he did something. He did something that wasn't good. So he was arrested, and I was in town one time, and my mom came there and told me, "Kwaku, yachi yawo." Now you say, I look at the way my mom was stretching herself out, and I said, "Mommy, that time I was around 28, 29, let's say 28 or something." I said, "Mommy, go home. You guys go home." And she doesn't understand. I said, "Mommy, if you go there with me, there are certain things that the police will do in front of you that you are going to cry, and I don't want to see you crying. So you just go home." So I let my mother go home, and I went there with a friend of mine to see. It was around, my mother came to me around 3. So I went there around 4:35, and then I asked the officer, the on duty officer, and then with his permission, I talked to my brother who was in service at that time. And when my brother narrated the whole scenario to me, I know that day, whatever measures that I take, they are not going to bail my brother for me. So how do I convince my mother? So after I just took a taxi straight, I took a taxi, went home, and I told my mom, "Mom, it's only men who drink medicine that are so bitter. So if he sleeps in the cells overnight, he's not going to die." But I got, and when I went there, I saw a church elder of mine at that time. I was passing through one of the police halls, and then he came out from the office and said, "Brother, now okay." And then I narrated the whole scenario to him. And then he said, "It's late already. Go home. Tomorrow morning come." And then so tomorrow morning come. So I narrated everything to my mom. To cut a long story short, when I went to my mother, she didn't even want to eat. And I said, "Mommy, he's already, that time he's 30 years old already. Nothing will happen to him. If he sleeps there overnight, nothing will happen. There are people like him sleeping there. So let him sleep there because of what he has done. And then tomorrow we'll take care." The next day, my mom want to go with me. I said, "No, you are not going with me." And I'm sure that day she didn't eat anything until around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock that they released my brother for me, and I brought him home. So mothers are so special. So when we say about the responsibilities of mothers here in the Western world, like you're saying, if you do that to a child, let's say you hit the child so hard, or you stab the child will call the police, and the police will come, they will take the child from you, and then you lose the child. So that's it. So here you have to be smart, you have to be wise, you have to be intelligent. You play in between the lines. It's like a striker. Every parent should be like a striker, playing the part of a striker. If the defenders doesn't clear the ball, then you go and score. So that's how mothers are. And some of the scenarios that I forget to talk about is sometimes, like we were growing up, boys, Saturdays we will not wash our school uniforms. And then we will wait Sunday around 3 o'clock that time that we are going to wash our school uniforms. So sometimes my mom will just get up Saturday, and my mom was a very big and tall lady. So sometimes she will not even brush her teeth in the morning. She will wash things sometimes until 11. She will wake up around 6, doing some household chores, and then come and then wash our clothes till sometimes 11 a.m., 12, before she will go and brush her teeth and then have a shower and then cook something for us to eat in the afternoon. So all these things are things that women do. They do. Not talking about monetary, the monetary things, that aside, they go to the breadth of and the length that the children, we are in the same hands. I do remember that time during Christmas, every Christmas, my mother would go to town and then buy us some items. And then my mother had a child. It was about 6 or 5 days to Christmas. So that time, my mother actually couldn't go to town because before before that time, the child came, she wasn't feeling well. So she couldn't do anything. And then Christmas time, around the Christmas, when they are buying shoes and clothing for the children, because of her situation, she couldn't go and she has a baby 6 days to the Christmas day. So my mother, during the Christmas, whatever they bought for us, I could see that my mother doesn't like it. My mother, and when my father brought those things, my mother looked at it and I can see that this woman wanted to cry. So it goes to the length and breadth that mothers who are responsible, we do appreciate all that you moms do. I told you guys earlier, you have two things. Now I'll add one more thing. You have it is three. The left, the middle section, and then down there, everything about you mothers. The husbands, we appreciate. The children, we appreciate. Whether we are boys or girls, all the sacrifices, all that we could say that we can say that God bless you all. Sometimes mothers go through C-section. They are not sick. They haven't done anything to be operated by the doctor. But because they want me to come out, they will go through the C-section sometimes 2 times, 3 times, and the doctor will say no more. And then that thing is done. But because of me, because I wanted to come out, the womb is closed. Oh, mothers, God bless you. We do appreciate you all. God bless you all. And then those fathers who plays a role. I remember one time my big son was sick. I took him to the doctor, and the doctor said, that time, everything that you give to him, he will be throwing up, vomiting. And then I said, the doctor said, give the medicine to him whenever he's not throwing up. I started around 7 p.m. I will give him little water and then he will throw up. 8, little water, he threw up. The time I was able to give the medicine to my son, it was around 1 a.m. I gave him water around 1 and he didn't throw up. And then it was conducive for me to give him the water. So I did it at that time. Oh, I wish my wife was there at that time and I will be sleeping and I will be, oh. But my wife wasn't there. So the little role that I play, I know the single fathers that are taking care of the kids. God bless you all. God bless you for being a man and a mother at the same time. God bless you. God bless you, mother. We appreciate you all.
Thank you so very much, Elder. We still reminding our viewers and our listeners that we have sponsors and we have Impression Eye Care, who takes care of your eyes back in Ghana, wherever you are. You can call them on 0235535960. They have they have all brands of sunglasses, eye contact lenses, and
reading glasses and all those things.
reading glasses, everything pertaining to the eye, they will take good care of you. And one thing that I like very much about it is the doctor can come to your house and take care of your eyes for you. If you can't drive or you can ride to their clinic area, their clinic sessions, they can come to your house and take good care of your eyes. We also have that green group of companies, USA, and this is truck business that they do. If you have license or you know someone who has the CDL license and is looking for a job, you can contact that green group of companies at 614-638-1155. The number again is 614-368-1155. So, Elder, if you want to talk about women and the work that we do, I think we're going to end maybe next month or something, because what we do is priceless. Multitasking, what we do is priceless. It's just sacrifice. And so you have to go to Keteka, you know, to also wash them and so kama. So the job that we do is priceless. That won't mean to Ayaka, and so you need us when now you or no or my modeno. So at this point, we want to tell every mother, whether you have given birth on your own, you haven't had a baby on your own, you are taking care of someone's child, you are taking care of a family member's child, whoever you are taking care of, we say kudos to every mother, and we telling ourselves that our job is priceless. It's only God that can reward us with good health, good give us wisdom, and give us the strength to go through all that we do. So happy Mother's Day to all of us, including myself, my mom, and all the women out there worldwide. Thank you, everybody, for watching the Adiepena show. Thank you, and have a blessed evening. Bye-bye. Till we meet again next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye. We love you all.
Love you too.
Adiepena show.
Innovate, inform, and inspire.
Adiepena show.
Innovate, inform, and inspire.